My name is Patrick Houston. I'm a junior recurve on the GB team, and I'm here commentating the mixed team event at the World Archery Youth Championships in Yankton.
All right, and I'm Brittany. I'm joining Patrick, and I am on the LOC, and I actually work full-time as the marketing director for the National Field Archery Association.
That's the local organising committee to those who aren't quite as...
Acronyms.
Yeah,
Archery's full of them.
Yeah, I'm
now
also
commencing the 1/8 match for the Recurve Cadet Mixed and Recurve Junior Mixed teams. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Crispin Duenas, a very successful Canadian compounder, Canadian recurver commentating. We're currently watching the match between the USA and Kazakhstan.
So how do you decide if the girl goes first or the guy?
It's complete preference between the teams. I know I personally love pressure, and so I prefer to shoot second in the match. Sometimes you have a very quick archer. You can take a very quick archer to shoot either first or second. Say the quick one shoots first, gives the second one loads of time. Or you can have the first person shoots, or the slow person shoots first, and then the quick person, no matter what the time pressure will be, they have loads of time to shoot.
That makes sense. So they're shooting 2 arrows each, correct?
They're shooting 4 arrows
Oh,
an
4
end.
arrows. Okay.
Yeah, they shoot during elimination rounds up until the medal matches. You can shoot whatever order you like. You can shoot 2 arrows, but when you get to the finals, then you have to shoot alternate.
Okay.
The reason that is that you like one pair shoots 2, and then the other pair shoots 2, and then you shoot 2, and then the other pair again.
Okay.
I know this myself because I got a gold medal along with my teammate Becky Martin at the World Youth Championships in Wuxi, China, in 2013.
Awesome. Is she here this year?
Unfortunately, she's not. She had a fairly bad shoulder injury. I think it was just after Wuxi, and she's been out for about a year and a half. But she's finally back up at poundage to be able to shoot 70 meters now, and her recovery is coming on well.
Cool.
It's coming on very well.
Dean's.
Yeah, we've got Dean Alberga, the World Archery photographer, coming along with his big lens.
Scares me with that big lens. He's always snapping pictures of me close up.
Dean is a very regular face across all World Archery events. I think he's travelling a huge amount during the year. Hardly lives at home, that man. He's coming straight from here to Baku for the European Games. Yeah, we had I suppose we should probably talk about the match as well. We have Kazakhstan taking a 2-point lead in this first set. The way the set points work is that you shoot 4 arrows an end. If you win a set, you get 2 points. If you draw a set, you get 1 point. Then the first to 5 points wins.
All right, so go ahead. I was going to say, are they scoring together then? How do they score on?
The man and the woman scores together as that team, and then that's compared against the US team score.
Okay.
As you can see, the US shot 31 against Kazakhstan's 36. That gives Kazakhstan a 2-point lead. The reason that it's the first to 5 points rather than the first to 6 as it is in individual is that it basically makes shoot-offs an awful lot more likely. Because if both teams get to 4 points, then there's a shoot-off. Getting to 4 is very easy. All that takes is each team to have won 2 sets, or 1-2 and drawn 2. It's very easy to get to, and it means there's a lot more 1-hour shoot-offs, or 2-hour shoot-offs as in 1 hour per archer. And that makes things a lot more gripping, a lot more interesting to watch. Generally gets the public and the spectators more involved and on the edge of their seats.
Awesome. So how many mixed teams do we have left right now?
1/8, that means there's 16 mixed teams. Now that's what the cut is at pretty much all these international events. For a team event, they'll cut to the top 16.
And how many will they get down to today?
Today, I believe they're going right through to the medal matches. They're not doing the gold medal match. They're keeping the gold medal match for Sunday, will be the recurve day. But I think they're shooting the bronze today. Yeah, in total, we had 22 mixed teams in this event, and I'll list them, give people some interest. We've got Korea #1, as if that's any surprise. Then Chinese Taipei is again a very, very successful recurve team. France, then Japan, Russia, then USA in 6th. Italy, Spain, People's Republic of China, Germany, and then our friends Kazakhstan in 11th. Then Ukraine, Mexico, Great Britain, whoop, whoop, Poland, and then Turkey in 16th. Yeah, so at the moment we have Collin Klimitchek of the USA with Mackenzie Brown, and then shooting against Sanzar Musayev and Karakoz Askarova.
So not being biased towards your own team, who do you think is the favorite to win?
Favorite to win, I hate to say it, but it's almost certainly Korea. But you would say it's almost certainly Korea because they have technically the two strongest archers in the field. You know, they are the two #1 seeds in their field. Korea is also, you know, the world powerhouse in recurve archery. But everybody's beatable. I'd also say the USA team has a very good chance here. Mackenzie and Collin Klimitchek, they're both resident athletes at the Olympic Training Center in San Diego, shooting full time. Collin had his first international target event in Antalya about 2 weeks ago, was it? And he came away with a bronze medal, beating world-renowned Brady Ellison for that bronze medal.
Wow. So he's shooting the Senior World Cups as well?
Yes, he's shooting the Senior World Cups. He's also on the Worlds team for the USA. That is Zach Garrett, Collin Klimitchek, and Brady Ellison.
So it's possible we could see him in Rio?
Yes, it's very possible we could see him in Rio. It's a very good likelihood of that. Sorry. The qualifiers for the Olympics, the way that works in Copenhagen, is you cut to the top 16 teams, as it is here, but team event, not mixed team event. And then to get into Rio, the top 8 teams get places. So basically that means qualifying for the team event and then winning a match. Once you've won a match, you've got your places for Rio. After that, at that World Championships, anything's a bonus. But that is the aim of almost every team going there. The USA shooting 2 9s there. Kazakhstan with an excellent 10. Nice shooting. I know Sanzar Musayev, the Kazakhstan male, can shoot very well because I shot against him in the individual competition in Brooksea last year. Met him in the gold medal match and I beat him 6-2. So yeah, if people haven't picked up, I picked up 2 gold medals at the last World Championships.
That's awesome.
USA is still shooting very well on this breeze. An X 2 9s and an 8. Whereas Kazakhstan's 3 8s though. She's gonna shoot a red. Yeah, she'll shoot a red.
You guys,
Kazakhstan 4 up.
are you used to this wind?
No, in the UK, to be honest, in the UK, it's very windy, but not anything like this. The field here is a very big open field, and the wind is consistent. It's fairly decently strong. It's not massively windy. It's nothing like Belek. It's decently windy, but it's consistent.
That's good.
A consistent wind you can work with. In the UK, we have nothing or everything, and then nothing and then everything at the same time. In the pod at Lilleshall, it is pretty regular during a ranking round that you'll be aiming 8 left, 1 arrow. The next arrow you'll be aiming 8 right. Then maybe 7 left, then 9 right, then 9 left. It literally changes constantly. There is no consistency to it. Shooting in this kind of wind has actually made me far happier about my tuning and equipment setup because I've realised my arrows aren't that affected by the wind. It's just that the wind at home is an absolute bugger.
So how do you practice, or how do you prepare for wind?
How do you prepare for that? Frankly, I don't know because we try at home to shoot in the wind fairly regularly, but it's nothing like shooting in this because it's just totally different. The best way to practice for wind is just to get out and shoot in the wind as much as you can. The Americans at the Olympic Training Center, they have wind every day from I think 10 to 11:30. They have decent wind coming from the same direction. So that means they can go out, they can practice in it, they can tune in it, they can test in it, see how all of it works. Is this sort of normal weather for this type of year?
Yeah, this is a little bit windier than normal, but yeah, it's plains, it's flat, so there's not a lot stopping it.
The thing I was confused at is that the wind has changed direction every day. It's been consistent during the day, but you wake up and the flags are pointing the other way.
That I can't explain.
It's rather annoying when I got up today and found out I was shooting on this show target as it was this morning because I did my hair so that it would sit one way in the wind, knowing the wind would be going from left to right. I then come and I'm on TV and my hair is blowing right to left.
Did that affect your shooting?
Hopefully not.
Throw you off balance?
I still won the match, so it's okay.
That's good. So individual was this morning?
Yeah, individual was this morning. I think everybody had a single round this morning. Then we've got mixed teams this afternoon.
So how many are left in the individual?
The individual, we're down to the 1/16th, so that means there's 32 people left. And this is when the protected top 8 come in. An advantage of qualifying high in a World Archery tournament is that you get excused a few rounds of head-to-heads.
Oh.
Yeah, they missed the 148th round and then the 124th is that it comes down to 112, but they then add the last 8 and that.
This is a big gust right now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's us.
I do apologise about the microphones.
The flags look beautiful. That's the one advantage of the wind.
Yeah, thankfully we're shooting currently on target 46 and 47. I was on 48 during the qualification round, and you have a flag every 3-4 meters along the side. I could not have asked for better wind indicators. As you can see, the green flag swirling a bit in the wind behind that. Is that a baseball sign, or?
No, we actually have our local college, Mount Marty, play soccer, or American
Football?
soccer. Yes. So this is their field. So they had to take a season off for this tournament on our field. They're playing elsewhere in town, but yeah, that is their scoreboard. So we share this field.
So yeah, we're currently shooting on the Easton field at the Easton Centre, the Easton Foundation Archery Centre in Yankton. So is this isn't a full-time archery field then?
It is, but what they do is they take a portion of it because it's such a big field.
Yes,
so we're able to shoot on half of it, and they practice and have their matches around kind of our schedule.
We have what, 50 odd targets on this field at the moment?
That's quick math.
I'm just estimating. I can see up to 70, and then there's
I think it goes up to low 90s.
Yeah.
So yeah, about 50.
It's an impressively big field. So yeah, as we said, Kazakhstan 4-0 up. The Americans really need to shoot well here. Even a draw and they will lose the match. Mackenzie Brown to shoot first. Shooting Doinker long rods on a Hoyt Ion X. Oh, that's a line cutter 9. And Sanzar has a 9 as well. Upwind there. As you can see, they're all drifting downwind.
Mm-hmm.
Collin with an X.
Ooh.
Nice shot.
So in this game, does an X count as anything different, or is it just okay?
An X will, in qualification, it is useful if there's a tie break. In qualification, if you have the same number, if you have the same score, they'll take number 10s. Ooh, Mackenzie's come down. But then again, they weren't rushed for time. In qualification, if they have the same number of 10s, then they will take the number of X's as the tie break.
Okay.
Mackenzie shoots a left 8, so they're 27 to Kazakhstan's 27. They need to shoot a 10 to put the pressure on here. Kazakhstan shoot a 10, they cannot win.
Ooh.
USA have lost the match, that's a shame. And an X, that's awesome shooting from Collin. 2 X's on top of each other. Shame he lost the match to that. Well, unfortunately the team I was cheering for in this match is lost, but what can you do?
Using the electronic scoring system.
So each team only has one mixed team, correct?
Yes.
Each country.
The top qualifier in each category go through into the mixed team. It doesn't have to be like that. The top qualifiers qualify the team's place, but they can change things. I was rather hoping that might happen to me as defending world champion and all that. But no, quite rightly the coach stuck with the top qualifier, which is completely but fair enough. Now we'll have a little break before the next match comes on, particularly as some of the matches are still running.